Hi Dee Dee and Ray Anthony. I'm here at 2113 Alice Avenue in Walnut Creek. This is 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1640 square feet, built in 1952, listed at a little under a million. Dee Dee, I know you came here and saw the big lot from outside, so you know how big the opportunities are in the back. So we'll go inside. But it's a really nice property. They did a good job renovating and remodeling it. So these are all new floors and a new coat of paint throughout the house. In really good condition for a house in 1952. So here we are in the formal living room. So it's a nice and open floor plan here in the living area space. This is, let's see, it's been recently re-bricked, this fireplace, but it does flow nicely here to what they have now is the dining room. Could also be a family room, but depending on the kitchen, which is right over here, it's a very small dining room on this side, which is connected to the kitchen, and that probably wouldn't be categorized as a formal dining room in itself, but nonetheless there is a separate area for dining if you wanted to use that front room, which is back here, as the dining room. But regardless, it's very open here out in front of the house. And then here's the first bedroom. This looks like new carpet. Good landscaping in the front, and then just a really big backyard, which we'll get to in a bit. So this is bedroom number 1, which is right off of the dining slash family room. And then we'll go back in the kitchen, take a look. So new countertops, new tiling on the backsplash. Looks like the cabinets were actually just painted, so these are brand new. But again, a fresh coat of paint makes everything look nice and clean, and that's the case here. All right, so here's that again, that little dining area. What's interesting is the third bedroom, which we already saw the first one, but I'm going to call this a third one because it is a little bit interesting. There's this walkway back here. I do feel a little step up on this floor, and this is because this is most likely an addition. They added this to the house at some point. But this third bedroom may not necessarily be the most practical because it's almost like a loft up there. So you know, it looks cool, but again, I don't know how practical it is. I guess you could fit a bed down here, but this is the second full bathroom all the way here in the back of the house. So this one's pretty small. They kind of used a half bath space and made into a full just by installing the shower stall. So again, this is that third bedroom that's kind of tucked away from the rest of the house, which is nice and private, but again, the room itself is not that practical. And then we'll go back out here to this room, which would gosh, this would be categorized as the master bedroom. There's just no bathroom attached to it. So that's one of the downfalls to this particular property. And this is a small, not even really a walk-in, but it is an oversized closet. Let's see. So because this one, and here's another closet, because this bedroom, and it's actually not even that big, so from a practicality standpoint, this is the bathroom, and this is a nice bathroom. They did a good job. As you can see, turn on some lights here. New vanity, new tiling, both in the shower and the floor here. So, you know, this would be somewhat of the master, but this bathroom is kind of the main central bathroom for the whole house. So, you know, unfortunately you can't close this space up to kind of make it a master suite because it's connected to the kitchen here. You could cut a hole on this side of the wall to go into the kitchen, but you could, if you wanted to, close this up, this whole section here, put a door here, put a door here, or I'm sorry, close this wall up here, and then cut a hole through the wall here to make a door and make this one giant master suite. But then again, the only other bathroom that guests can go and use, you'd have to walk all the way back here to that third room. Back here, which again, you would have to walk through that third bedroom. So this is actually not that practical of a floor plan, even though they did a really nice job with the upgrades. However, the one benefit that you already pointed out, and I'm just gonna grab my shoes, I'm sorry, is that you have virtually endless opportunities to expand this home even further in the backyard because it is so big. So extending the house, you would have as many rooms as you want because this is such a big backyard. And they already have a little office back here, so you could use that as a room, but there's no bathroom. So this is a pretty nice and amazing backyard. It has a stream running through it, which actually to some degree could be a concern depending on how and where this water flows. As you can see, this is it's pretty nice, but what that means is that big hole back there, which is basically a passageway for the water, it could be running underneath the house, which is not ideal. Water's pretty much the most destructive thing for a home, because if the house gets wet and doesn't have enough room to dry, then you get mold and then wood deterioration. So that's pretty cool. There is a little stream here, but again, not practical for the sake of it potentially running through the home. And that's something that would be in the disclosures. We could find out if in fact that water line is underneath the house. It could just run to the side and not be an issue. But anyways, I'm just calling out the potential pitfalls. Okay, so I actually don't have the key on me, but this is just a really small room. I'm not sure if the glare, if there is glare and if you can see in there, but it's all refinished. It's nice and new. But this is an office space, so at least you have this as far as extra space, because again, it is a small home at 1,640 square feet. So all this space here you could build over time and just get more appreciation for the home. But again, just to sum up, you know, this is a really nice property in terms of the work that they've done to it, but floor plan wise, again, not practical, and just would require more investment to build and, you know, make it more of your own and have more space in bedrooms. Okay, so I think that's it. So Dee Dee, as I mentioned when we last spoke, you know, as we get to work together and evaluate properties, these videos are going to be pretty handy to quickly vet properties, because again, it's really hard to understand in the pictures the floor plan, and then if there's areas of concern, and these videos or at least can help you identify some of those pitfalls, and then you don't have to spend your time going to open houses and, you know, me going and showing you homes. And like I said, when it is the right time to go see another property, I promise you we won't have that hiccup of not being able to get in the property. And like I said before, if it does happen again, you can just fire me. Okay, well, thanks again for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if you want any other videos of the properties that are in your list. Okay? Thanks, Dee Dee. Thanks for Anthony. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.